Yeah, it's easier to send a voice note than to type it out. So, yeah, this is more organized than what we think. The fact that they're stealing TVs and fridges and all that, that's just a distraction. What they're actually doing is they're stocking up in food. They're taking all the food. I mean, all the cars that we pulled over, number one, they all had their license plates removed. So it's an organized instruction. Secondly, they all had the same excuse, almost verbatim, as "we hungry." And they rattled up a story almost as a script. Now, these are all different, supposed to be random vandalists. They all had the same script, same MO. And I tell you, they stuffed in their cars polony. Obviously, they don't learn their lesson. Frozen chickens, meat, rice, all that kind of thing. Their cars were full of that. And, believe it or not, canned dog food. So, after further, interviews and investigations, we found out that what they're actually doing is they're stocking up the food. They're burning the shops because they don't want it restocked, and they're burning the trucks that supply those shops. They want white South Africans to understand what it is like to be hungry. And the Daily Maverick has just made an article this morning saying that the average citizen only has 3 days left of hot meals. So they know this is a calculated thing. It's to get the food and to make us as hungry. Second part of this whole plot is, next step is they're going to start burn. So they burnt the trucks, they burnt the shops, they've taken all the food. They're going to burn the farms. Once they start completely stopping the food supply, they're going to attack police stations. In fact, some police stations already are feeling the brunt. And basically bringing the country down to the knees. Final stage is where the plot unravels itself. And we find out who's actually behind the whole thing, and it's the EFF. This is an attempted coup. It's going to be a coup. So within the next 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. So that is the aim, that is the objective. And the citizens at the moment are better equipped than the police, although we're running out of ammo. But the point is, there's a lot that is happening behind the scenes that the average public is not seeing. The community on the ground are seeing. But I think last night they're learning that we are not using rubber bullets. There's a lot of individuals that probably went home with extra orifices. Or they mysteriously shooting each other. We don't understand why. That's a mystery. But nevertheless, that is what's happening on the ground. And yeah, it's actually quite scary. So the minute you have the chance, get the food you can, and don't overdo the baking and food, because you might need that flour for bread. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, that's our position.